Hey people, Darkswamp here, and welcome to episode 48 of Danganronpa! Last time we started the class trial, and Hiro was admitting how he was the one who whacked Sakura in the head with the bottle, and apparently killed her. But I truly think that's not the case. It's too cut and dry, too easy. So anyways, let's do this.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Because we're talking about the bottle. So what is what would he have to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Why he picked Toko? Why the magazine was hidden? Why he didn't do Sakura's finger? Why the magazine was hidden? Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Toko came afterwards, and she moved the magazine.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then, he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't. Toko! Beyond he wouldn't give a crap what Toko wrote.
It had to be Toko, right?
What Toko did. He'd be like, sure, get her away from me. I don't want her.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked
Told
you?
you I knew it.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. I have to prove that. Make your argument. Cast of the body, Kyoko's examiner.
I didn't want to, but
Okay.
I did it.
The
I
examiner.
grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
Boom. There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Like I said, this case is so much better than the third one. That was just a cluster
If
mess.
Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Oh, like you're any better? You read cold cases for fun.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right? And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Chess pieces. The role should be to mark. The feelings are clear. The connection must be with the object that Monokuma had each holding. The chess. Hangman's Gambit. Yep, knew it. It's probably gonna be chess pieces. Yeah, chess pieces. Oh. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, where's an E? Where's an E? Come on, E. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, boom, there we go.
Now I understand.
Yep, you knew it. I was saying that from the very start. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of these cases. I really am.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found
Was the knight.
The knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
But where's the queen?
So the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, the bottle that is missing. It was excited. It was completely intact. No, that can't be right. You call the experiment.
Shoot!
Ah, looks like I embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Oh, come on. It was broken. It was broken.
I got it!
Oh, now I get it.
The bottle
Sorry.
must have been broken,
It was 2
What
bottles.
makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
I was assuming that was just a different bottle. That it was just one of different coloration.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Okay. Scale, where's the scale? There it is, Monokuma bottle spinner.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is there was actually more than 1 bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, They must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because
What,
of what it would reveal about the case.
We know that the second Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by... Sakura's second attacker.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Because we know that Hiro wrote the message and that Sakura's second attacker moved the magazine.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Hiro, you're becoming more and more likable with this series.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
That locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa, why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for everyone to find. And you only does bad to the... Okay, yes, I want to hear that. So far, you've probably been pressing the Y button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're going to have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during the coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-top debate, simply pressing the LB button. Also like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're set to mean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by now, you're probably about halfway through the game now. Go you! The game's like halfway over? I thought we moved at least 3/4. Man, this game's long. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, we're finding Toko now.
It's a lie. I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you.
Okay.
It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie!
Okay, wow, Toko actually waited quite a while for it. Okay, come on.
hate you. That's enough!
Block her handprint.
This should prove it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing well with these bullet times now. I'm getting the hang of things.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
But 2 in 1 match? Wow,
They
these
must have been
intense.
hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
This is really hard seeing Byaku interrogating her.
Okay, It's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted
Because
it.
it's Byakuya.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Byakuya! He knows how to get women to talk, apparently.
What do you mean, probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I
This is Sakura
saw
head.
the blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean?
Haha, guess who's back?
Hey,
What's
Joe.
your fault after all?
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
That's a full Sakura head.
everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
Just a full Sakura head.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Byakuya, just please sleep with your eyes open.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
Byakuya, he's trying to be calm, but on the inside he's screaming.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Cause normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and he is gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you would have had some words for Hiro on that
What's
one.
wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
What next? Are you gonna say that you came and that you moved the body?
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Make your argument. Kyoko's examination stashed the body yellow powder. Probably it's gonna be yellow powder, my guess.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me.
I wanna see
I
just what...
remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
I just wanna see one thing. I wanna see the stats of her body note. Sakura's found dead sitting in a chair, slumped forward.
You got it! I smashed her good!
Okay,
And
the
where did
body.
the attack take place?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Yes, it's asking for body.
No.
Yeah, I'm really getting this. He doesn't even have to cycle through again.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Facing away from the shelf.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah, the locker was facing away. That has to be it. The evidence proves that she was... Okay. I just want to check the chair. Footprints in the powder. I'm just gonna say the stats of the body. What the hell are you investigating? Are you literally blind? You actually looked at the scene.
Shoot!
Okay, that was a bit embarrassing. Oh, it's the blood volume. The magazine blood stain.
I got it!
Okay, that was a bit embarrassing.
Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the
That's what I was
shelf.
trying to say.
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me! I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors!
Weird, I thought you would be able to carry Byakuya over your shoulder.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that!
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker
Oh my
again.
gosh, either Hina is the killer somehow.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Because Hina was the one who saw the
While
body.
everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason why Toko was hiding in the locker was because... I saw it for myself.
I got it!
Because we saw that the locker was
Even
open.
before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know! What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her! Thank you very much! You're lying!
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're
The
overlooking
poison.
vital
She probably killed
information.
herself. Could we really gonna see something so important? If there's another possible excuse, maybe it's... Make your argument. The yellow powder.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Okay.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
But how is it not that? Come on, Makara, don't call him up now.
Shoot!
Ah,
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible what killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
okay. If there's one place I might find clue, it would be the Haji written there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide...
I'm going to check the file. Monocular Bot 4. The death is estimated, the body was discovered. The evidence of no other injury runner. However, it seems to have suffered from violent vomiting of blood. The noise from Genocide Jill's attack.
And what was it?
The Bot 4.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of
Anything other than the shot.
Boom, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, that's actually pretty decent.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Which we will be answering in next time. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this episode, like, comment, share, subscribe, do whatever that you want. And with that, I will see you later. Bye.